Oh, there's been a lot of thought put into this. That's nice. There's a little hole in the styrofoam for one of those multi-tools. I love these things. I'm gonna put that aside for now. Also, there's a box. Feels like it's probably a charging brick. Let's double check. It is indeed a charging brick. And it says it is a 2-amp charger. So it's not gonna be rocketing fast, but you know what? Trickle charging is the way to go if you wanna keep your battery nice and healthy. Plus, also, a user manual. Let's lift this thing out and see what it looks like. All right, kickstand down. Wow. This looks like quite a beefy scooter. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put the handlebars on next, unwrap it, but just off the top, it looks very similar to like a Ghost or a Splack. Oh, look at this, it's even got, that's interesting, it's got indicators at the back. Huh, I've only seen that on a couple of scooters, like, yeah, well, like the Vig, for example. So that's something interesting. And mechanical brakes, front and rear. Are they mechanical? I'll check that in a second here. Anyway, let's get this thing put together. Very simple, 4 bolts need to be removed from here, and then I can mount this lovely handle grip bar right on top here. So let me just get that sorted out first. Well, I haven't put it on backwards yet. So, but the setup is young. You know, the day is young. Thanks. Okay, I can take all this off now. On this side. Well, that's a good sign that I've got the trigger assembly on the right side. So that means I put it probably in the right way around. So it looks like I've got a bunch of items here to just adjust and tighten down. I'm gonna do that, but as per usual, let's do, well, let me just tighten this up just so it doesn't rotate around a lot. Perfect, and maybe this one here too. So that's just temporarily in place, and I'll lock it down properly off camera. But let's take a look at what we've got here. So we've got keys right here, which is nice. So that's obviously going to go into here. Let's power it up and see what happens when I power it up. Probably need the keys for that, as my camera woman just really kindly pointed out. So it's got 50 volts already in there. Oh, what kind of light just turned on. And it's got sort of an eye, looks like an i3 design for the trigger and display. Looks like it's got 3 gears, voltmeter, plus the actual key that our camera woman kindly pointed out. Over here we've got Eco, Turbo, Single, and Dual, so that's nice and simple. Let's see what happens when I press those buttons. They don't light up, but that's still good. Oh, we've got a light here. That's nice. And indicators. And they, oh wow, that works really well. These come loose, but there is a nut already on the wire, so I just have to spend a few moments and tighten the nut on. Smart, because when you ship these, you don't want these getting broken. So, but these are nice and bright. Nice, powerful looking LED there. Big honking clamp up here, 2-bolt clamp at the front here. Oh, and it's got one of those springs again. This is the second one with a spring on it. That's really handy, because now what will happen when I pull this down is that will, anyway, long story short, this is handy because it just forces this coupling to go all the way down when you set it up. Oh, and it's got more, so it's got LED lights and strips down the sides and on the deck. And, oh, and there they are. Turn them on. So in some respects, it's similar. It's also got the dual charging ports. And again, it's on the top of the deck. So in some ways, it's quite similar to the Splack, the Splack Titan that I reviewed recently. And in other ways, it's quite different. But I'm gonna be able to cover all that in a full review coming up really, really soon.